What's a shirt, you're asking? Because you're an alien. Well, I'll tell you. If you go to wehaveconcerns.com/shop, you will get 2 examples of human clothing that you can purchase and wear and bring back to your home planet to study.
Or just blend in with the humans here. They'll never know the difference if you're wearing one of their human shirts.
Yeah, if you're an arachnoid from planet Rillion 7, no one will know if you put a t-shirt over 2 of your 8 legs. wehaveconcerns.com/shop. Excited about this week, though.
I think it's going to be good. I'm a little frightened, but
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of reading. Everything seems fairly safe. I'm not a fan of needles.
I know that. And a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing on this new thing, it kind of involves needles and sort of invasive-y procedures.
Yeah.
My advice to you would be sack up. It comes with a paycheck. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. How do you sleep? I mean, with all the atrocities that you've committed, how do you sleep?
Well, cognitive dissonance. That's what I like to try.
Are you a good sleeper?
I am actually a good sleeper. I love sleep.
Terrible fucking sleeper, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really good at it. I go to sleep fast. I sleep deeply. I sleep a long time.
The sleep of the just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I think it's not surprising at all that I don't sleep very well. I think people would guess that about me.
Well, you said you have a family insomnia history, right?
Yeah. And there's a lot of new and interesting sleep-related disorders that are actually coming to light here in the 21st century. One of them is called exploding head syndrome.
Oh, that sounds like my head explodes.
It doesn't.
That's a stupid name for a syndrome.
Well, it's not if you have it. If you have it, it makes sense. Ken Neville sent this in. He sent it in through the Gmail.
That's right.
He said, we have concernshow@gmail.com if you've seen anything you want us to talk about. An exploding head syndrome is a syndrome where as you are just about to fall asleep, usually it can also happen when you're deeply asleep, you hear a loud bang, a crash, a noise, an explosion of some kind that wakes you up. Like there was a loud noise that came out of nowhere.
Right.
But the noise isn't real. The noise is in your head.
I just want to say, if at some point there is some sort of disorder that causes your head to actually explode, what are we going to call that?
Legit head explosion?
Come on. Come on.
It'll probably
we
have
can't use up exploding head syndrome on something that is not an exploding head. That's just lazy.
Maybe they'll reclassify the sleeping one after real exploding, but that'll lead to a lot of confusion.
So much confusion.
Where it's just like,
which one do you have?
Yeah.
Oh, clearly your head is still on your shoulders.
It's easy to tell which one you have. Because if you, there's not going to be a need to label exploding head syndrome.
It's self-evident.
Because by the time you need to diagnose somebody with real exploding head syndrome,
maybe they can
the time for diagnosis
they'll just
is
call
past.
it missing head syndrome.
They'll just call it, oh, that's a bummer.
Where did his head go?
Oh, that's a bummer. My friend's head just exploded. That's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
The saddest of all the genetic diseases.
What can you do? Literally nothing. Doctor, my friend's head just exploded. What can you do? Absolutely nothing. I can't do anything.
If you had talked to me 2 weeks ago, I probably could have done something.
I'm mostly a sleep disorder doctor. There's really nothing I can do for this particular one. I think you have these syndromes confused.
I think you really should have Googled a different guy.
What do you think causes this? They have some thoughts, and I'd like to know...
About a giant noise that you hear that wakes you up.
Yeah, you hear it in your head. What do you think it is?
Stress. Everything is fucking stress.
Yeah. They think it has something to do with that. They think it has something to do with anxiety, people who are prone to anxiety. It could be potentially linked to people who have seizures, petit mal seizures, although they didn't really see that in this study. It used to be thought that it only happens to people over 50. So they thought it had some sort of biological cause. But now they're finding it's much more of a mental thing.
Is this something that really is disruptive to lives? Is it a huge problem?
Well, so it only
seems
happens,
like a kind of a minor thing to me.
So they found that it only happens in about 1 of every 15 people.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but they also think that a lot of people, because they sort of self-report this syndrome, don't really have it. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, if you have it, you know, but a lot of people think they have it.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Because it feels like something going, oh, I occasionally wake up because I thought I heard a noise. This is...
There's people in your house.
Yeah, that's...
you just have people in your house.
You fucking got robbed. Or there was a garbage truck outside or something, you know? But
I have shitty neighbor syndrome.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I keep thinking I'm hearing Lionel Richie's All Night Long. And it's... No, you really are. You just live next to...
Happening.
I keep hearing the Go-Go's We Got the Beat faintly in the distance. Yeah, you live next to some fucking schmucks.
Above me, it sounds like there's tap dancing happening.
No, that's literally what's happening.
Oh.
Your neighbors are awful. No, but they're finding that a lot of these things, they tried to connect it, like I said, to seizures and things like that. As you sort of shut down for sleep, what basically happens is your brain goes through a series of steps. So the first things that happens is your auditory neurons shut down. Mm-hmm. Then your motor neurons, visual neurons.
Yeah, that's when you have you spasm a little bit.
Yeah.
Your body is sort of like releasing tension in your muscles and stuff like that.
So think of exploding head syndrome as sort of that, right? Because the auditory stuff, stop over naming things. What happens? I have wood impalement protrusion syndrome.
You got a splinter, dude. You got a splinter.
No, it's wood protrusions that are destroying my finger.
Right, no, you just get some tweezers and pull the
Ah!
I have gaseous eruption power noxious syndrome. No, you farted, man. You just farted. That's all you did.
It's a syndrome, asshole.
All right,
And thanks for calling it out. Don't say it. Don't say a thing. I have a condition.
All right, fair enough. Really, you can't control that at all? You can't control
syndrome.
Syndrome.
So they think what's happening is some people, as their auditory neurons are shutting down, mm-hmm. have that sort of spasm. I have that spasm because I think my brain doesn't like the feeling of everything shutting down. I think psychologically, I don't like the fact
out of
that
control.
Yeah. And there's that split because I have that thing where I shake a little bit, like as I'm falling asleep. I get that pretty much every night. I don't have exploding head syndrome, though I do. What's the one where you wake up screaming for no reason?
Oh,
do they have a name for that?
Violent night trauma syndrome.
Yeah. Whatever the name is for that one, where you wake
apocalyptic.
up. Yeah. What's the one where you wake up screaming because you thought about your own mortality in the middle of the night? Yeah. What's that one called?
Impending doom.
That one's called being Jewish, Anthony. And there's nothing you can do. You were born Jewish, and you'll die Jewish, and you'll die sooner than you think. And that's what my head says. And that's what my head says. So, obviously, people who suffer from things like this, night terrors, things like that.
Yeah.
People used to think they would wake up and there would be a ghost hovering over them or holding them down. Things like sleep paralysis.
A lot of the testimonials that you hear about alien abduction can be traced back to this because it's like I woke up, I couldn't move. I felt like I don't know why I couldn't move. Something must have been restraining me. There were aliens in the room. Mm-hmm. It's like, unfortunately, it's just your body fucking with you.
So that's the thing is, people obviously who are suffering from these things are losing sleep, right?
Right.
They are in a tired condition. They're in a groggy condition.
Right.
They are having issues with their brain just smoothly shutting down and waking up from sleep. Mm-hmm. All of these things coming together, especially the lack of sleep, is leading people to believe crazier and crazier things. Because when you are missing out on a lot of sleep, paranoia begins to set in.
Yeah.
You don't think straight. It's like hard to keep up with things.
And then they have the doctor telling them their head is exploding. That can't help. That can't help.
So people who are having this stuff tend to think the government is controlling their thoughts.
Right.
They're being experimented on, all this stuff. When really, like one neurologist in this article basically said, it's a hiccup of the brain.
Brain hiccups.
It's brain hiccups, dude.
Again, a far better title of this syndrome than exploding head syndrome.
And the
brain hiccups.
And the reason that more younger people are reporting this stuff is because life in general is just more fucking stressful now. And that doesn't sound right. you would think it would have been more stressful when going to work every day meant your hand might have gotten torn off in a thresher.
Right.
But we have a tendency to, in today's society, focus on all kinds of just deadlines, notifications, stress, like all of these things. Like our brains are in better position to worry about smaller things now.
Right.
And so that's why this used to be something that people over 50 would talk about, is because people over 50 were generally more nervous. They understood more about life. There was more terrible shit going on.
Yeah.
Now, younger people are stressed out all the time. And so they are just getting all of these weird sleep things happening to them.
Norman, the truth is, what you've got here is a brain hiccup, and it's
Oh God!
yeah, no, it's caused by fear and stress and terrors of the world. Unfortunately, the
world is terrible.
it is, but the only way to cure a brain hiccup is to scare you when you least expect it. So I'm assigning a team of people to wait in shadows at night around where you happen to be and leap out at you when you least expect it. Believe me, that's the only way to cure brain hiccups, just like real hiccups. You could hold your brain breath, but that's very difficult and it takes years of practice. So we're going to do this scaring you method to get rid of your brain hiccups. So just relax.
How will I
and be
tell
calm.
the difference between your team and the team of government people and aliens that are out to research my brain?
Well, after my team jumps out of the shadows and scares you, they will give you a hearty smile and a handshake and thank you for your kind patronage to our medical facility. Whereas the aliens and the government officials will most likely kill you dead.
They're real!
Well, we don't have any solid data to that fact, but I'm just saying as a point of differentiation, that's most likely what would happen. The aliens would either abduct you or just harvest your organs on the spot. But there's nothing to worry about or be afraid of. I don't understand why you have these brain hiccups. So just go on about your day.
Okay.
And we will wait, and when you least expect it, leap out, scare you, and that should just clear it right up, just like the real hiccups. Yeah. So enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Droopy.
Hey, Norman. How's it Jesus, Norman, are you okay? I just wanted to say hi, and thought maybe we could grab a bite to eat or something.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Where should we go?
Well, there's a new place that neither of us have ever been before that just opened up down the street. I thought maybe we could try that out.
Oh, it's like a diner or something? Like a cool, like, okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's a,
All right, is it the diner with that giant hatch that's opening up in front of it?
That's the one. Just walk slowly over to that one. And
it says diner, but I mean, there's a lot of like, it's real weird looking.
I just have to get something from my car. I'll be right back, Norman. You just head over there. Just get us a seat, because I think the wait is pretty long, because it's a new place. It's kind of hot. So I'll be there in a second.
Okay. All right, I'm just losing. Everything's fine. Doctor said everything's fine. Two of us. There's gonna be two of us. Yeah, I guess in or out, whatever's available first. I think I would prefer out. Okay, I guess if there are no outside seating, I guess I'll just go into the hatch with you. Oh, it's just a diner. Why does it fly around like this? That's weird. I can see why there's such a wait. Can we land? My friend's coming. I don't, like I said, I don't get the auditory. I definitely get the sleepy shakes when my body's relaxing. My body does not like relaxing.
I get that.
Whew, there's nothing my body loves less than relaxing.
I also get the thing where in the dream, somebody throws something at me, or I have to catch it.
And then you wake up screaming, thinking about when you're going to die?
No.
Okay.
More like I move to catch the thing, or I have to jump out of the way of something, or my foot catches on something as I'm walking, and I try to steady myself, and in doing so, my body in real life does that action, and it wakes me up.
I don't have full dreams about tripping, but sometimes when I'm asleep, I imagine that I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Like, as I'm falling asleep, I imagine that I just tripped over something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a full dream.
But it's just bring you awake.
Yeah, it's just like
happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Or I'll move because in my dream I needed to move, and it wakes me up, the movement.
And then you wake up screaming, thinking about when you're going to die?
No, it doesn't. That's not the next part. No, not usually.
I just really need you to normalize this for me. I don't know. How do you guys sleep? Do you guys get this stuff? Are you subject to head explosions?
Again, the worst title for this. The worst. I clicked so eagerly on this article, excited about, oh my God, people's heads explode.
You had to have known that heads weren't
exploding head syndrome? Come on. I thought maybe there was something that made your head explode.
I thought at the very least it would be like some sort of leader-esque Hulk comic,
Yeah, like those neck bracelets in Battle Royale.
Oh, yeah. No, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, cranial expansion. Like, these people just have skulls that are growing
just
too
really large.
Yeah, like head explosion syndrome. That's what I thought. I don't know.
I was going on full-on head explosion. Like,
I know.
You know what? You drink too much caffeine one day, just no more head.
That's it. Oh, God, there's another thing I have to worry about. You just put that into my head. Do you guys suffer from any of this stuff when you sleep? How do you sleep generally?
Yeah.
Let us know. We're on Twitter. I'm at @Carboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
You can just tweet at us any problems you have with sleeping with the hashtag Diner. And, hey, man, you like the show?
Yeah.
You enjoy the show?
I do.
I'm speaking more to them. Jeff?
I'm answering for them.
Oh, okay, great. Well, if it's a foregone conclusion that everybody likes the show.
Everyone does!
We would love it if you would go rate the show on whatever platform you listen to it on. If that's iTunes, we would love a 5-star rating.
Yes!
But don't, write a written review of the show.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, nobody does that.
That's a stupid thing to do.
Just write the weirdest nightmare you ever had that woke you up.
Yeah.
But give the show 5 stars.
There you go.
And we'll see you guys next time.